Our hearts beat to the city streets.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are just doing another vlog, even though it is like 2:30 right now, and I feel like I've gotten so much done and I haven't filmed any of it. But anyway, here we are, and I just went and picked TJ's truck up from the auto shop. Ran to the bank, got some dishes taken care of, laundry taken care of. Oh my gosh. And so this river is like bouncing off the walls and Abby is watching her like a hawk. But anyway, so this morning I would have started vlogging, except for I didn't make any breakfast. The only reason why I didn't do breakfast this morning is because I was struggling. Let me tell you, with the ground being soft, the grass was tall and dewy, I was struggling, but I got it done. It took me a while. I definitely got my arm workout in. I got my leg exercise in. This morning, I did make sure I had my phone on me, so I was tracking all my steps. Let me tell you, in those 2 hours with all the mowing that I did over 6,000 steps. So I was like, yep, got my steps in today, got my minimum. Well, Nicole would probably say your minimum would be about 8,000 steps, but I mean, that was just in the first 2 hours of the day. Of course, I don't have my stinking phone on me now, so I'm probably close to 8,000 steps. I've been doing things. Anyway, I did all of that before breakfast, so that's why I didn't show you breakfast. I know this is like a long story time. I'm really sorry. Hopefully, you're interested in hearing that. We're going to be purchasing a used ride-on mower because it's way cheaper than getting a brand new one. Those are like thousands of dollars. And, you know, nothing against it. I mean, if you can get it, that's cool. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with the used ones. You know, we just gotta, like, every time we set aside money to go get one, the last time we set aside the money to go get one, the guy was putting brand new parts on it, and he said he'd call us back when he had it ready for us, and then he never did. And then something came up and we needed the money, and so then we didn't have the money anymore. It's like, oh my God, it's always something. It's ridiculous. We'll get one of these days. But I'm not mad, and here's the other reason why I'm not mad about it is because, oh yeah, there's the goat. The other reason why I'm not mad about it is because since I did all of that on just one cup of coffee, one cup of coffee and Jesus and the clouds, you know, covering the sun, I did get on the scale this morning, that number. Then I had my coffee, did all the mowing, got back on the scale just because I was curious. I had dropped 2 pounds. I was like, yeah, now I'm at like a new low, so it's very exciting. Anyway, let me turn you around real quick. All right, so we got this mama over here. She is still very pregnant. Look how big this girl is. Look at this tiny baby. Hi, Daisy. Hello, my love. Oh, bless you. Hi, honey. It's my good girl. That's my love. And this is her little baby. The little babies, I don't know what is with these babies. Her last babies were like super sweet and would let me pick them up. And these babies, they don't want anything to do with me. So yeah, I definitely got my workout in today. Dropped a few pounds, so that's awesome. We got our tomato plants. I need to get these in the ground, but I'll probably do it tomorrow morning. It's too hot. I'm gonna go inside because now I'm dripping. Oh my golly. All right, so we're gonna go inside because I'm sweating buckets now. Ugh, it's so gross. Oh my gosh, now my face is all red. Oh, so gross. Okay, so lunch was leftovers. Oh yeah, so I made that, what was it? The buffalo chicken quesadillas. Well, Makayla Thomas calls them tacos, but they might as well just be quesadillas. But oh my God, so flippin' good. I cannot recommend it enough. Y'all, I could eat that all day. I'm definitely keeping that one in rotation. So good, just so good. I only wish that I had more so I could eat more. But anyway, for dinner tonight, I think we're doing, I don't know, I think it was a toss-up between chicken teriyaki stir fry, although I'm just not feeling that one. But I think we're gonna do Makayla Thomas's other recipe, that is the chicken loaded fry bowls. So I have some chicken thawing out. I need to cut the french fries, but I'm not going to do that right yet. It's only 3 o'clock. We're not going to worry about it. I actually have another video I have to edit. I did bump up my calories to like 1,800 calories. Kind of hard to hold my camera because it's so big, but anyway, so I did bump up my calories to like 1,800 calories. And if for some of you who are like, girl, you need to be eating your calories, oh, trust me, I am. Even though I didn't mean to skip breakfast. Oh, because that was the other thing I was gonna say, was that like, so it was like 10 o'clock by the time I was done mowing, and I came in and I showered, got myself ready for the day. Then I ate my first meal of the day. I ended up just having like an early lunch, which is totally fine. I ended up making the buffalo chicken quesadilla. I only had enough meat for like one of those, and then I just made like a big salad with like the sweet and spicy tuna mixed in. Oh my god, so good. Probably gonna have that again for lunch tomorrow. Even though, yes, I did skip breakfast, I'm still gonna eat my calories, and it just kind of allows me to have a little extra at lunch or a little extra at dinner. It's all good. I ain't mad about it. And then, ooh, look, coffee. And yeah, I actually do save my coffee. So I make, some of you might be like kind of grossed out by it, but it is what it is. So I make, I'll make my coffee, and I make more so I can have like my 2 cups. And by 2 cups, I mean like this, like 2 of these, which is more than a cup. I think this might be closer to 2 cups in itself. But anyway, I'll make my 2nd cup, but then I leave it on the counter. I am totally fine with coming back later in the day and being like, ooh, look, coffee. And then it's cold, but it is still so good. Anybody else like that? Anybody else like, they're just like, no, it's okay, it's fine, I will drink the coffee. Or my grandma, she'll just stick it in the microwave and just reheat it. I can only have hot coffee like first thing in the morning. After that, nope, it has to be cold. So, which is probably one of the reasons why I don't have a problem with drinking like cold coffee later in the day. I just leave it on the counter and I just come back and drink it. It's all good. I gotta get some editing done, so I'm going to come back at you when it's time for dinner. Snack for the day, I've got, I forgot, I think it was 145 grams of the low-fat cottage cheese in here. I got about 2 ounces of strawberries in here, about 2 ounces of blackberries, 2 ounces of blueberries, a crap ton of cinnamon on top, and every time I sprinkle the cinnamon, I always make a mess. It's so annoying. This is my snack for the day, and I think I might add a protein bar too, so I think I'm gonna be adding that. All right, so I'm getting ready to make Makayla Thomas's loaded chicken fry bowls. So I know I got my potatoes here because, oh, I've got the chicken. I know I'm gonna be cutting this. So I know in the video that she uses chicken tenderloins, which I don't have. That's fine. I have 2 chicken breasts here. I'll just cut them up a little bit smaller so it'd be like chicken tenderloins. And I know we're gonna cook them up in the air fryer. Get on Instagram and you find the weirdest stuff. Apparently, this is also in her cookbook, Good Food Mood Cookbook, which case I feel like I should buy, because like the actual, you know, when you go on to Elise Ellis's recipes, like the free ones that she has, like she'll give you like the measurements for like all the things, and Makayla Thomas doesn't, but she does like the real. So we're just gonna have to go off of that. Okay, now I gotta wait for it to start over again. Kickin chicken loaded fry bowl. Why do I keep trying to say balls? Oh my God. Okay, so we're gonna cut these into French fries. So I gotta get my veggie chopper out. Oh my God, what just happened? Hold on. Cut 2 potatoes, season, oh my God, spray and season. 2 potatoes into fry shape, spray and season. Cook in your air fryer 400 for 10 minutes. Shake, and then 10 to 15 minutes, and then you're going to divide them, and then the chicken in the air fryer 400 for 5 minutes each side. She doesn't tell you what seasonings to use, and then you're going to use the zesty ranch and yogurt for the sauce, and then you got your cheese and bacon. Apparently it's 298 calories. I gotta keep starting this over. 7 grams of fat, 25 carb, and 30 grams of protein. Sounds really good. Okay, so she doesn't give seasonings, so I'm gonna get my veggie chopper out. 1 second. We have the big thingies. I guess I gotta wash these. We gotta cut these into French fry shape. Okay, what to say about this recipe other than it was so good, and no matter what I say, I would actually make this recipe again. For sure. I might actually take the easier way out and use frozen French fries. That's an option. But if I were to do this again, I would have to use the smaller square attachment for my veggie cutter. That's why my French fries were so much bigger than Makayla Thomas's. So just, you know, wanting to throw that out. So we got our French fries, big French fries, but apparently we're gonna get them in our air fryer. We're gonna spray them, season them. 2 potatoes, fry shape. See, hers are 400 for 10 minutes, shake for 10 more minutes. Okay, I feel like hers are so much thinner than mine. Like, I feel like I need to cut these in half more, but do I really want to go through all of these and cut them in half more? That just seems so ridiculous. I don't know about that. I'm not gonna do that, but let's go ahead and I'm gonna dump them in this bowl here so I can spray them and season it. I know what I would use. I would use that, what was that, Fry-Yay or something seasoning from Sam's Club, but I'm all out of it, so I'm not really sure what to use. I think, all right, first we're gonna start with seasoning them. No, spraying them. Okay, something like that. I have this Lowry's seasoned salt. It's like an all-purpose seasoning, basically. Maybe do a little bit of pepper. I think for the chicken, I'm gonna use this Badia Complete Seasoning. I have this in my pantry and I don't ever use it, y'all, so maybe this might be a good one. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe do a little extra pepper in this. That is just not working out for me, I don't know why. And we'll give it a good toss. I don't know, it just sounds like a good idea. It smells good. I don't ever use it. I've got so many seasonings. It's hard to pick. I usually just stick with a good old-fashioned salt and pepper, but then I have all these other seasoning blends. It's like, I really got to get through it. So I'll just do a little extra. That's not gonna hurt anything. This can sit in the seasoning while we're waiting for the French fries to get done. Then these will go into the air fryer. The other thing that I want to make is I happen to have one of these like Ninja Creami. It's like a deluxe cookbook, and for beginners. And there's like so many recipes that I want to try. But I have this pineapple, and I thought it would be really good to make a pineapple sorbet. And I also bought some coconut milk. If you saw my grocery haul, you probably would have seen that. So I just so happened to find this recipe for a pineapple and mango coconut milk sorbet, except for I don't have mangoes. But what I do have, because it calls for frozen mangoes, and what I do have is frozen bananas. So I've got some frozen bananas. It also calls for frozen pineapple. This is clearly not frozen, but it's gonna go in the freezer anyway because it's got to sit in there before you blend it and all that stuff. I think it's gonna be fine. And then so it calls for vanilla extract. We need to get the coconut milk, the light unsweetened coconut milk, so we're gonna use that. And it also calls for a half a cup of pineapple mango juice. I don't have pineapple mango, but I do have pineapple juice in the little cups, not cups, the little cans. And I've been needing to get rid of that anyway, so I have one of these, and we're just gonna use it because I have it on hand, and we're gonna see how it goes. First off, I need to cut up this pineapple. First of all, this is like the first of many to come pineapples of the season. Y'all, this pineapple was just so juicy. It was so good. Loved it so much. Look, it's just a little tree. It just looks so cute. Like, thought about maybe planting it in the backyard or something, grow my own pineapple tree. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and cut this up. And it was just, oh my God, y'all, it was just such a perfect pineapple. I have been obsessed with this because I've been putting it in the cottage cheese. So like, you know, I have my snack for the day. I dish up some cottage cheese, pineapple and blueberry. Believe it or not, it actually is a great combination. No cinnamon in it, just the pineapple and blueberry and some cottage cheese. It is just so good. Oh my goodness. And I've just been eating through it, and I'm just going to keep buying more and more pineapple because that's just like how obsessed I am over this. I know, I am not, I'm snacking on the pineapple as I'm cutting it. I have not tracked it, just enjoying it. And I have like no cares because I'm like, it's just fruit. It's fine. There's no calories in fruit, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Okay, so this recipe calls for 1 cup of the pineapple chunks and half a cup of the mango chunks, but we're using bananas, so I am measuring that out, which is about 4 ounces. So this is 6 ounces, and the recipe's calling for half a cup, which is 4 ounces, but honestly, what am I gonna do with the rest of this? So I'm just gonna put the whole thing in there. Okay, so I end up using the entire can of that pineapple juice, and I measure out a 1/4 cup of the unsweetened coconut milk, and I do a little extra splash just because I wanted it a little bit creamier. And this does make way more than you actually need for your Ninja Creami, but oh my heck, I have to say now, because I won't get a chance to later in the video, this pineapple banana sorbet was amazing. I will make it again. Just blended it to a pulp. I think it's still a little chunky. That might be okay. I'm gonna blend it up for just another minute. I really need to get I really want to get the Ninja blender. That's supposed to work really good. This is like old as hills and I need a new one. Okay, that's incredibly loud and I'm done hearing it. Okay. So now I just need one of my Ninja Creami thingamajiggers, which my little Ninja Creami cup thingies are in the dishwasher because I didn't run it earlier. So I'm going to keep it like this in the refrigerator till it's done and then we'll stick it in the freezer. Okay, here's what our French fries are looking like. They could have used a little bit more salt, honestly. Okay, moving on to the chicken. So I have to say that I need to use that Badia complete seasoning on my chicken more often because y'all, that was so good. I keep forgetting how good it is. I just did 2 ounces of this and 2 ounces of that. So I'm just kind of mixing it in my bowl here because the chicken is done. I got about 4 ounces of chicken in my bowl here. She does not say, I don't know how to do it. I don't have a syringe like Makayla Thomas does. Something like that. Looks like a lovely mess. An ounce of Velveeta shreds on mine. All right, so that's 1 ounce. We'll do about 7 grams of bacon bits. Boom. I'm gonna stick this in the microwave. I don't know what Makayla Thomas does to heat hers up. She doesn't say in her video, so I'm just gonna stick it in the microwave. So this is what my bowl looks like. I just stuck it in the microwave for about 2 minutes just to get the cheese to melt. Now, if I had like a different bowl that could like maybe go in the air fryer, I could have just put it in there. You're really just trying to get the cheese to melt. It's fine, totally fine. But anyway, I think I'm probably gonna measure out some sour cream. This is what's for dinner. Here is the sorbet. This is so good, y'all. That is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, share with somebody you love, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just 2 hearts running wild, never sleep, never stop.